are on a beautiful Palm Springs evening at the Riviera Hotel, poolside, for the first Palm Springs Yappy Hour with Kiki Tormo, who has been so wonderful organizing these events for Animal Samaritans. So tell us about the evening and everything you've done. You've done so much.
Thank you for coming. Well, Animal Samaritans is celebrating our 40th year of helping improve the lives of animals and people. We have a lot of programs in the Coachella Valley. We have low-cost vet care, spay and neuter, animal rescue programs, a no-kill shelter. We have therapy dogs, humane education. But Animal Samaritans relies on donations, fundraising, grants, and the community. So tonight the community has come together to help us do the first monthly Palm Springs Yappy Hour. So many people from the community have come together to make this happen. The Riveria Hotel, our sponsor HVK Home.
Oh, HVK too. Great.
We have wine donors, food donors, and Animal Samaritans is also creating something for the community, a place that animal lovers can come with their well-behaved dogs and enjoy beverages, music, food, conversation. We're looking forward to a great evening, and it's going to be every month from November through March.
Oh, that's perfect. And it's the first Thursday?
It's the first Thursday of the month from 5 to 7.
Fabulous. Now, my husband and I personally don't own a dog. We own a cat. Will there ever be like any catty hours?
Well, cats
that
don't
would be
always,
kind of.
Cats don't always enjoy public socializing.
They're very
Animal
independent.
Samaritans does a lot for cats.
Yes.
Cat adoption, healthcare. We actually have a feral cat program to help those cats. They're all over the Coachella Valley.
Are.
So if you come to Palm Springs Yappy Hour, you're also helping cats and kittens.
Yes, all animals. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm
Thank
so
you for
excited
being
for
here.
the first Yappy Hour.
Yay!
Well, I'm here with Tom Snyder, the CEO of Animal Samaritans. So happy that you're here, and I'm happy to meet you.
Thanks,
and
likewise. Yeah.
I'm learning more and more about Animal Samaritans.
Well, it's our 40th year, so if you haven't heard of us, you should have.
I
We've
have.
been around for 40 years.
And we have not been in the Coachella Valley that long.
Okay, so this is our roots. It started out as a grassroots organization by a group of animal lovers, really passionate about humane treatment for pets. And they noticed some we'll say cruel animal conditions in some local shelters. And so they got together, they started pulling, started rescuing, and then they went back, they're feeling good, and they realized there's more animals back in that shelter, so they realized spay and neuter is really important. One of them was a school teacher, so she thought, well, humane education, let's teach the future pet owners of tomorrow to be compassionate, to recognize animal cruelty, to be responsible. So really, spay, neuter, education, and rescue, those are the foundations of Animal Samaritans.
Okay, that's great to learn. I mean, thinking of humane, because I have personal experiences, like with how we got our cat,
Right. So we go into all the school districts.
Yeah.
We've seen over a 250,000 students since 1978, since we started. We just started a program, and it's an anti-bullying for pets, because we found that the people that are cruel to animals, they later turn out to be not so nice to people. So
that would make sense.
Yeah. So that's one of our core programs.
Oh, that's excellent.
And we do have the no-kill shelter. I didn't mention that. And
yes.
I got to mention our veterinary clinics. We're low-cost spay, neuter, and vaccines, and since we're a nonprofit, we try to stay low-cost, or I'll say affordable, for all basic veterinary care. So it's really important. There's a real need for pet owners to have affordable, quality veterinary services. So that's what we strive to do. Did Kiki mention our program for senior pet owners?
No.
So that
would be great to hear.
So as a nonprofit, we solicit grant funding, and so we have a senior grant fund. And what we do is we work with pet owners that are 65 and over, and sometimes another grant is 60 and over. And if they're low income and they have veterinary needs for their pet, a lot of them it's like, I can keep my animal and not pay the rent or not buy groceries and get them taken care of, or they can come to Animal Samaritans.
Okay.
They can qualify. We can cover 80% of the veterinary costs for them, and they can keep their pets. They
Yeah.
can get them fixed, get them healthy, and still pay the rent and buy the groceries.
Oh,
So,
that's so good to know. Tom, thank you,
bet,
so
yeah.
much. Animal Samaritans,
My pleasure.
what a
Yeah.
great cause. And I'm sure we'll have a very great turnout tonight.
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Charlie, you're on camera. You're a star. I'm here with Daryl, who is a sales coordinator for the Riviera Hotel, with his full Jack Russell, Charlie. And oh, what a sweetie. This is great. So, Daryl, aside from telling us a little about the Riviera Hotel, has a very interesting story about Charlie. Can you share it?
Sure. Charlie was a rescue. I actually knew the owner who kind of abandoned him. He had been on a journey. His original owner had put him in a car, went on a trip for about an hour and a half, didn't really stop anywhere along the way, got to his destination, and Charlie was no longer in the car. So they found him 3 days later cowering under an overpass and called him, and he said he didn't want the dog anymore because he was too much work. So I couldn't let that happen to this little guy, so we went and rescued him from the shelter.
Aw, and how old is Charlie?
He's 10.
Aw, and you've had him for
6
about
years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he seems like such a sweetie. I mean, I'm sure he is. Oh, I'm so glad you brought him tonight.
Yes, he's-
Yeah.
Out to have a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be a party central with all these pups. Yeah. So let's take a look around the hotel and maybe learn a little bit about the history.
Okay, great.
Okay, thanks. So we're sitting here at the iconic Riviera Palm Springs at the most Instagrammed place in the hotel, the Green Wall. So, Daryl, tell us about the Green Wall and this lovely furniture.
Well, this green wall was part of the new renovation, and truly, like you said, it is one of the most Instagrammed location. Every wedding party, every bachelorette party, every bachelor party that we have here has their pictures taken in front of this wall with these medallions.
Well, it's definitely stunning. It's a stunning background. And I know there's so much history behind the hotel. I mean, it was Rat Pack lived here, Rat Pack played here, Rat Pack hung around here.
Absolutely.
And Elvis crashed. And what is it? Palm Springs Weekend was filmed here?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So.
Sonny Bono had a restaurant here for
Oh,
quite some time.
Sonny Bono had a restaurant here.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, and didn't Sonny and Cher used to perform
They
here?
did quite a bit in the old amphitheater, which is now our spa.
Well, this is great, and thank you so much for
Absolutely. Such a
giving
pleasure
us.
to have you here.
Yeah, it's great, and we'll just take a little bit more of a look around.
Awesome.
Thanks.